Please watch to see how Robert Robert Kennedy is confused. RFK, they call him. He's confused, man. Come on. Please watch.
Sprint to Election Day in November. But tonight, the playing field already changing before our eyes with the announcement by independent candidate Robert Kennedy Jr. that he is suspending his campaign and is endorsing former President Trump's election bid.
Please,
saying,
yeah.
I no longer believe that I have a realistic path of electoral victory.
Are you
it's
serious?
where we start tonight with Dasha Burns.
Robert F. Kennedy Jr.
So he had it before. Yeah, he thought he could win.
Candidate Robert Kennedy Jr. suspending his campaign.
Oh, I promised the American people that I would withdraw from the race if I became a spoiler.
And Mr. Trump.
You hear
I
that?
was surprised to discover that we are aligned on many key issues.
Come on. A president will be talking like that? Sorry, man. Go sit yourself somewhere.
Saying his principles, including protecting free speech, led him to today's decision.
Staying on the ballot in the battleground states, I would likely hand the election over to the Democrats with whom I disagree on the most existential issues.
Late today, former President Trump thanking his opponent turned ally.
We just had a very nice endorsement.
Very nice.
RFK Jr. He's a great guy, respected by everybody.
It's a major shift from the harsh words he had for him just a few months ago.
RFK Jr. is a Democrat plant, a radical left liberal who's been put in place in order to help crooked Joe Biden.
You hear that?
A member of a storied family in Democratic politics, now endorsing the Republican nominee, is already sparking criticism from within his own family. JFK's grandson, Jack Schlossberg, posting RFK is for sale, working for Trump, bedfellows, and loving it. Kamala Harris is for the people. While Kennedy saying his wife, actor Cheryl Hines, is very uncomfortable with his endorsement.
His own wife is uncomfortable.
RFK Jr. today telling us they'll follow his move to back Trump.
I have no choice but to.
Yeah, they're crazy.
Yeah, because I trust Bobby.
Yeah, are you sure about that?
Critical. Since Vice President Harris entered the race, Kennedy has lost ground, dropping from 9% support in July to 5% in August. Though a recent NBC News poll finding Republicans view him favorably, while independents and Democrats have a negative opinion. His endorsement could give Trump a small boost that could make a big impact in a tight race.
It will not, in
Trump and
Jesus'
Kennedy
name.
donor Omi Malik helped broker conversations between the
It will
candidates.
not. It will not happen. People, so when he was 9%. He thought he could win with 9%. When the other two major candidates were at 40-something%, he was at 9%, and he thought he could win, right? Hello, people. Please watch and see the confusion of Robert Kennedy. Okay, RFK was running for president. He didn't even get 10%. He was 9%, and when Kamala jumped into the race, he dropped to 5%. And I mean, come on. Please watch. Please watch.
To the presidential campaign. The last of the celebratory balloons have by now popped at the United Center in Chicago, where an energized Kamala Harris closed out the Democratic National Convention with a speech that revved up the party faithful and drew a sharp distinction between herself and Donald Trump. The convention launching her barely month-old candidacy straight into the thick of the race, the fall sprint to Election Day in November. But tonight, the playing field already changing before our eyes with the announcement by independent candidate Robert Kennedy Jr. that he is suspending his campaign and is endorsing former President Trump's election bid. Sprint to Election Day in